Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Greetings, Weight Watchers and friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Love Fuller and I'm here with another mukbang. I'm here with a mukbang. This is my second mukbang this week. I don't know why I like to do mukbangs. I just do. I guess it's like I'm here by myself and the whole purpose of a mukbang is for us to eat together, for us to have company while we're eating together. And I just think they're just interesting and kind of weird and different, and they're what I'm into, eating and talking and being on YouTube. It's a perfect combination. Love it. So I'm all about this mukbang. Let's get into the, first of all, I'm gonna start eating and I'll tell you what I'm eating. This is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly sandwich, bacon, eggs, grits. I took a photo of my trying to see about a I could like zoom in a little bit so you can see more. So I zoomed in a little bit so you can see more of the food and not all that extra. What was I gonna say? All right, so I don't know what I was about to say, but I want to eat. So it's bacon, eggs, grits, and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with coffee. All right, so you all know that I'm on Weight Watchers, especially since some of you are watch me because I'm on Weight Watchers, and it is like 3:30 in the afternoon, a little bit after 3:30 in the afternoon. And it's my first meal of the day. So if you average like 7 points per meal, then this $12 smart points meal is not so unreasonable. Okay, so what I have here are eggs for 0 smart points. They are just fried eggs, good old-fashioned fried eggs. I have 2 smart points worth of, is it 2 smart points? Pretty sure it's 2 smart points worth of grits. And I have 2 smart points worth of bacon. I was gonna look it up, but you know what? I'm gonna just get on with the video. And if I'm wrong, I'll just put it in the video. However many points worth of bacon that is. I mean, grits. It's a half cup of grits, cooked grits. So I don't remember if that's 2. I think it might be 2. That sounds like a lot. It sounds like not enough, but let's just say 2. 3/4 for the bacon, and then the bread. 2 slices of this seeded rye bread is 3 points. I use 4 points worth of Jif whips and 1 point worth of sugar-free jelly. So that's an 8 smart point peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Very heavy on the bread. I usually just have 1 slice of bread and fold it for around the same amount. And I usually eat half of the peanut butter, but I felt like actually eating food that's going to sustain me. Okay, so that's it. So it's not that, you know, it's on one of those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches where it doesn't have that much peanut butter and jelly in it, but it's enough for the flavor. And some people like it like that. They like just like a thin layer. How do you like your peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Heavy on the peanut butter, heavy on the jelly, heavy on both. light on both, double decker. You don't like, do you not like it at all? Isn't it funny, like we all have our peanut butter and jelly sandwich preferences. Zero smart points. Coffee that really should be considered 1 smart point. All right, so what I'm gonna talk about today. I always remember that in one of my first mukbangs, someone wrote, just be quiet and eat. That's not this kind of party. This party is a chat. Like going out for breakfast with me. I'll be talking. I was thinking about what I can talk about, and I just thought about, let me talk about my cruise. I just came from a cruise. Short cruise, 4-day cruise. It was last minute. My husband and I were just gonna take a few days off while we were on vacation in the States. So we went home for like a month, just shy of a month, for the holidays. Actually, my husband's youngest daughter, his second child, got married. So we went home on those dates for that. She got married on December 10th. So there's that, and then our anniversary on the 16th or 16th, 17th. We have like a double anniversary date. And then, so 16th and 17th, and then Christmas. So we ended up taking a 4-day cruise. That left on the 18th. I think it left on the 18th. Got back on like the 20th. It was like 5 days, 4 nights. 5-day cruise, fine. I guess I count the nights, you know, when I say like, I say it's 4 days, but you know, like it's the nights that count. Like how many nights were you there? So 5 days, 4 nights. I think we returned on the 22nd, on the 23rd. We returned on the 22nd. We went on on Celebrity Cruise Lines, and I'd never been on Celebrity. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I have been converted from a person who like kind of like turned my nose up at cruises to a person who thinks I'll be fine calling myself a cruiser. I'll be fine with that. So I think just like anything else, when you're going to visit someplace or whatever, I can't tell what my hair looks like, so I keep trying to like, there's like a line like around a box around my face, and it's like I'm not sure if it's my hair is messed up or I don't know, but any other time we're traveling, location, location, location really makes a difference. This has coffee has like some creamer in it and like 6 grams of light ready whip. I'll show you everything that's in there. But 6 grams of light ready whip. So it gives it a little bit of creaminess, but otherwise I don't have any milk in there this time. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I'm becoming a coffee drinker. I like the flavor of coffee. Which is miraculous. I never liked coffee all the way in my life. Anyway, so location, location, location. So the trip, the ship selection made all the difference. So we went on like a regular, I don't know what it's called, like the regular class of cruises. As far as I know, they have like 2 classes, regular class and luxury class. So we went on the regular class of cruise ships, but we went to a ship that's considered to be like the top tier of the regular cruise lines. And like I said, it was Celebrity. The ship was Reflection. And that's a Solstice class ship. Basically, they have 2 kinds of classes within the Celebrity. And I guess Royal Caribbean, they're like sister companies. So I guess Royal Caribbean might have the same kind of classes. But basically, I guess the cruise is like for people around my age for the most part. So it's like not the young crowd, not the super young crowd. So it's not like, like the fun ship like Carnival. And it's not the super old crowd where they said that Celebrity used to be for the super old crowd. They were older. They were like people like just younger than my age, and I'm in my 40s, to older. I mean, there are people at every age there, but I'm just saying like the majority of people were probably around like 30s, 40s, 50s, I would say. So I know you're like, but there were 20s people, there were 20 somethings there. I mean, I even hung out with some, but what I'm saying is like, it's not the party ship for the young people. And it's not like the, the ship where everybody's just, like older and, rich and retired, right? So it's not them either. So then also selecting my cabin was important. I already knew from being on smaller ships that selecting the cabin was important. And I found this really good website called Cruise Critic. I'll put a link in the description box. And oh my gosh, they answered all, like any question you're gonna have. I didn't even have time to like research, deeply enough. But thank goodness they did basically guide me into which particular room to select. Like, okay, of all the selections that were available to me at that late date when I booked, what was available to me, and I got a good room. Cruise Critic was awesome because it's like a message board kind of thing, or a website where they have message boards, and so you're researching anything anybody ever said about the ship or that room or whatever your questions are. They have like these like lifelong like avid cruisers on there, and they have all these answers, right? But what's really cool is that they also have like what they call a roll call. And on the roll call, they are like, well, what ship are you going on? So you're like telling it, like you say, okay, I'm going on the Celebrity Reflection, between December, whatever dates I just said, and whatever dates I just said, 20 to 22nd. And so you go into that forum, and then they start talking. So now you're talking to the people who are on that ship with you. And then, so like I said, they're avid cruisers, so they have like things that I guess that in general that they plan, like cruise critics, cruisers from Cruise Critic plan together. So they planned an ugly sweater party, Christmas party. We missed that because it was planned during our dinner. We thought we had an early dinner. Table. Look how lovely it looks back there in the background. So look where our table is. It's in the hallway. We've been seated in the hallway. And trust me, I'm sure no one will join us in the hallway. Next to the kitchen. Is that the kitchen behind us? Where? Right here? Yeah. What they call a fit fare menu. And that's what it says about it. Our fit fare menu items combine natural flavor and balanced nutrition without compromise. And that's interesting because I saw this human salad and the seared salmon, that looks good. So I might go with the fit fare today. We thought we had an early dinner, but it turns out we had late dinner. But the people, like the young people, like we're the young people. The young people were saying it's better to be a late dinner anyway. Like I would have thought in the old, like I would have thought that before, like when I was younger. But then now it's like, oh, all these people, they chose an early dinner, so I thought maybe there was something good about it. But people were like, no, they're just older, you know. They're just older. They go to bed early, you know. So okay, but so I missed that. But they also had, first they had a meetup. They had a meetup like when you first got on the ship at whatever bar. Getting my first drink. Chardonnay for five smart points, but that means I'm at 15 points for the day with this Chardonnay. And so from there, like I was like looking, trying to see who was there, and I saw, like I said, lots of older people. When I say older, I mean older people that you're not gonna just like hang out with and party with or whatever. But then I saw this one, but since I had been reading the message boards, and a couple of people said that, like one guy said he was traveling from Atlanta and he was like driving down or whatever, and I think a couple people said that they were like men, but like in the gay couples. So we saw this couple, like a couple, man and woman, and she had on these like Mardi, because they talk about these Mardi Gras beads or beads. They didn't say Mardi Gras beads, but they kept talking about beads. So she has on beads, and then there's like a gay couple with them, and I'm not sure if they had on beads, but I'm like, are you all from Cruise Critic? So we just met some people from the website Cruise Critic. Yeah. And they gave us these like beads. And it's so funny, I'm like, dude, looks so thugged out. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And then look at him from behind. He looks like a thug guy with those wide shoulders. I'm scared of you. Please take that off before people think they're gonna rob them. Nope. Cruise Critic. And they were like, yes, hi, welcome. Here are your beads. And that was Tracy, and we hung out the whole time. The three couples hung out the whole entire time, like, you know, on and off. I wasn't with them, you know, like joined at the hip. We kept meeting up, hung out the whole entire time, and we even booked another cruise to meet up with Tracy and her husband in June. And the funny thing is that those two couples had met up. They had met like the year before on another Christmas, because they were doing 2 cruises. They were doing back-to-back cruises. That first one was their warm-up, and then after that they did like a 7-day cruise after that 5-day cruise. So they were like cruising for like 16 days, those 2 couples. So they had met up on a cruise ship before, and then they just decided, okay, let's cruise together again. So they booked together. So now we booked with one of the couples, and we met this other like couple pair, I would say. We met this other pair. It was mother and son. He was in his 20s, and a riot. Like funny, like just fun guy. Like he made every friend on the ship. His mom was so nice. Like it was cool. It was really, really cool. So it was cool that we met like cool people. You know, and then also like when we weren't with them, we met other people too. And I met someone on there who was from my church that I didn't know her. She was like, I was like, you look she said to me that I look familiar, and I was like, oh, you know, I have a familiar face. And then she was like, I was like, where are you from? Da, 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 da. And we found out we went to the same church at the same time. Like, and I just sing on the choir, so like I was up on stage so people could recognize me easily. And she does look a little familiar, but anyway, so we kind of like would hook up with her here and there, or see her like party, you know, we party with her, like, you know, went to a party with her. Like, you know, when people say party, it's like, we don't do drugs. We're not talking about cocaine and I don't know what, whatever kind of drugs people would talk about, ecstasy, blah, 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 when we're talking about party. No, we went to a party together.
Right here in
So, but you see how excited I am talking about it? I'm like, it was freaking awesome. All right, so what did I like about, okay, what did I not like about cruising before?